2,500 years ago, some miners south of Athens hit silver, a lot of it, enough that the city woke up rich overnight with no idea what to do about it. There were about 20,000 men who counted as citizens. Split it evenly, and each one got roughly 10 drachmas. Call it 10 days' pay. Free money in a town where most men had never had 10 days' pay spare in their lives. The vote was basically done, and everybody wanted it, which of course they did. Then one man stood up and said, "Give it back, all of it, every coin, and spend the lot on warships." And somehow he won. 3 years later, the Persian army marched in and burned Athens flat. The city was gone. Everything Athens had left was sitting in the water at a place called Salamis. Now here is the bit nobody tells you. The ships are not the interesting part. What happened to that man afterwards is the interesting part. And I will come back to it, because it is not what you think. So, why start there? Because there were two kinds of men in that room, and both of them were trying to help. The ones who wanted to hand out the silver were being useful, really useful. They were putting real money in 20,000 pockets that same week. Every one of those men would have thanked them, and nobody would have remembered their names by the next spring. The other man was not being useful. He was being something else, and that something else is the whole reason his name is still around. That is the gap this video is about. Useful and necessary sound like the same thing. They are not even close. And once you see the difference, you cannot stop seeing it, starting with your own job, because here it is, plainly. The most useful man in your building is the one they will never promote. Sit with that, because I am not complaining about fairness. I am telling you how the thing works. Being useful means you supply something, and whatever you supply gets used up, thanked for, and asked for again next Tuesday. Nobody protects a supply. They protect a source. So here is the question that quietly decides